Shout out to my people. Shout out to my people. Sending love, positivity, and good vibes to my people, man. I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing great. Today, we got a clip of Charleston White. So I hope you guys like it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you guys hop in my bio where you can get my other platforms. So I love y'all. Let's get it.
That got to be a lot of fun too, though.
Yeah, yeah. I just did some shit with the fan bus, and we had to take it to OnlyFans. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a porn star now.
We graduated, added to the resume.
Man, I've evolved.
It's on the
I've evolved.
the IMDb.
Oh my goodness, boy! I had my goodness.
She
man.
said I've evolved.
Man, y'all just go check it out on OnlyFans, and I got OnlyFans now.
Smart, man. That's smart.
Yeah.
All avenues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come and find me. Do you feel like when they close down your platforms, like Instagram specifically, you feel like they're kind of decapitating the man, like taking your voice?
I lose money. Yeah, I do lose, but nah,
Okay.
because it ain't stopping the shows.
Right.
Yeah, it lose money now. Don't get me wrong. But it also increases in interview money.
Yeah, that's what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, so even though I look, so now more people want to say, man, let me work, so now more looking for me now.
Mm-hmm.
So it hurts one way, but it increases in other areas.
Yeah. Anybody contact you about doing more acting?
Yeah. So I got 2 movies coming out. I got a movie premiere November the 7th. A movie called Wrong Address.
Okay.
I got another movie called We Out Here. That me and Amaretta star in. That we gonna be doing a movie premiere in Atlanta soon. And then
Okay.
ever since me and Woody done that 20 versus 2, a lot of networks done reached out.
Mm-hmm.
And so right now they got a deck. So they got a deck with me and Lil RT, the little rapping little. I play his uncle in the movie. And this movie's kind of like a mixture of House Party, Home Alone, and Friday. So it's me, Lil RT was in the deck, Aiden Ross, Carlos Miller, Waka Flocka.
Oh, man.
So yeah.
It's already.
Yeah.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah, that is dope. What about Soldier Boy? You got on a FaceTime call with him. We ever see you two working together?
Yeah, I just done something with them little what was it, Jalen? On TikTok. So yeah. Shit, he calling me Unc now. Yeah, he calling me Unc now. Yeah, we Unc and nephew now.
That's fire. That would be some dope content
Yeah.
right there, Can't Fly. That would be some real dope content.
Oh, man.
The one interesting thing, I won't say interesting. I'll ask this question in a second to push it back. But I did see a Venezuelan gang take over a neighborhood or a housing unit in Chicago. Did you see that?
Extorting them or something.
It's crazy these foreigners are popping up everywhere. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about the foreigners coming into America. Springfield, Ohio is the closest place that I see foreigners impacting a community.
In Chicago, the United States Chicago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They took over. They came. Y'all, any of y'all seen that?
I didn't know it was in Chicago, but yeah, I saw that.
So a Venezuelan gang, I think it was about like 30 people, took over an entire housing unit.
With guns and stuff?
Yeah.
It was. And Chicago police let it happen? Oh, they in on it.
No, they said something about this sanctuary state. That's something I saw in the video.
Nah, I forgot how exactly it happened. They literally
Was it living in the project, in the apartment? It had to be another Venezuela.
Nah.
They ain't took over no apartment with no.
That ass. Look that
Now
shit up.
you mean tell me GD and BD and on phone them let Venezuelans take over some apartment
It was something about like the
Yes.
with black people in it?
It was like Hell's Angels went out there to go kind of regulate shit. Something crazy.
Yeah, they sent something. They sent like a gang to and then people started talking. It ain't gonna happen or whatever.
So hold on.
Wild shit going on.
So you mean to tell me all these black people let some Venezuelans come take over the apartment?
Yeah.
Man, listen.
No, these had to be other Venezuelans.
How do I find it?
Not bad in Chicago.
Oh,
is
the
it?
show's so bad.
Man, it had to be in a rural town. Man, Chirac ain't letting no Venezuelan come take over O
I'm
Block.
over here Googling it right now.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
We need Jay.
Not in
Joe
America.
Rogan.
But because they go send the National Guards, if anything. that governor, the United States president, ain't nobody taking over shit in America.
Bro.
Man, I don't believe that.
That's the video that I saw. It was like Hell's Angels pulling up.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
face
know.
tattoos and
I don't
all.
know. It says something that this ain't Colorado. Venezuelan gang now taking over a Chicago apartment.
Yeah,
And then it
that's
says car has been viral claiming that Venezuelan gang of 32 people took over an apartment complex. So there's people like disputing it, whether it's real
That's
or
why I
not.
was
So
baffled.
I can't.
If nothing else, Fox News, man, listen. I don't care what people think. The American government, nothing and nobody is more cruel on earth than our government officials. Nobody. Nobody would kill, blow some, nobody. Man, y'all got that white boy fucked up, man. He would drop a bomb and wipe out a whole country. He'll destroy the world before he let anybody take over. He'll blow this bitch up where can't nobody do nothing. Man, y'all got the white man fucked up. Now, it's gonna be the power of the people that's gonna have to tumble the government. But it won't be governments fighting governments. No, the people gonna have to end up fighting the government. But Iraq versus America, man, it ain't gonna free nobody. Once the people say, man, we ain't fighting for y'all government officials, that's when that shit go change. But man, y'all got that white man fucked up. Man, shit, no.
That's facts. Ain't no way our government gonna allow that.
But white man, and here's where we get the under review immediately and confirmed by review, but whatever.
Man, just edit it.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm gonna say this. Man, Say Cheese TV got the bet. Man, I don't know what V be doing, but if V had that motherfucker turn green, she keep doing it. She had that bitch turn green in about 3 to 5 days.
Damn,
Whatever
we get
we
most of them, and we end up taking it out. It's just sometimes like the shit we edit the shit 13 times and
y'all hadn't realized that now they getting y'all for the thumbnail and the name.
Yeah.
If you say
the description,
if you say well, how you beat them is you got to be real detailed in your description. You got to timestamp, but that take a lot of time.
Yeah,
that's the only way you got to be detailed. That's why you see Vlad and the Urban, all of them, they got detailed timestamp. So if you timestamp in the description, because the description is telling the algorithm in the human what this video is about, you shouldn't be worried. But if you ain't got nothing in the description, that's the loophole.
That happens with me as well. You know, a lot of my content starts yellow. That means it's limited access to put ads on the video. But once I have a human review it, for the most part, it always turns green. Because, you know, me, I'm not saying nothing too crazy. But the title or the thumbnail might be, you know, a little edgy. So he's definitely speaking facts on this.
You're not describing to the advertiser because they're trusting you, right? But you're not giving us no description on what this video is about. So now we can't take any chances. Let a human look at it. So that's why it's doing it.
Yeah, word. Nah, I found some shit out about how to get through with it too. So I'm excited about it. Because it really does mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? To get that out there. But the question I was going to ask is, you say stopping the white man, but soon it seems like they might say, what's going to stop the black woman? Kamala.
Dun, dun, dun.
She's not a black woman. She got yellow skin with an Indian mama. You are what you're raised as, no matter what your color is. You can be a baby, and if you find yourself with a pack of wolves, you go think you're a wolf.
Or
So when did she become black? With an Indian mother. Then they them Indian with their dots on their head. Her father was Jamaican. He still ain't black. He Jamaican. He left when she was 5 or 6. So she was raised Indian heritage, Indian culture. She don't know how to do black girl hair because her mother's Indian. So you are what your mother is, not what your father is. If your dad in the household, yeah. But you are who were you raised and how you were raised is what you are. So she Indian. She didn't start studying. She didn't start learning about black people until she started studying the civil rights movement, because the Indians didn't have a civil rights outside of Gandhi. So that's how she learned about black people, studying our culture. That's how she was able to go hang out with black girls at HBCUs, studying our culture.
I was gonna say,
but she
go to
she
a
don't
HBCU.
she don't know our culture. She said, they cook green, they wash greens in the bathtub. Nowhere in the black household do you take food in the bathtub.
She lost a lot of people with that.
Man, nowhere in the black household do you do a mother for boy. You better not go in that mother. You finna watch the green world.
That might be an Indian thing.
Man, shit, no, man. So no, that ain't no black shit. Man, and not only that, nigga, she got a white husband with mixed white kids. So where she black at anywhere? So when she go home for holidays, who she looking at black?
He brings up a lot of good points, but you guys voting for Kamala?
Who? She Indian.
But people are gonna eat it up anyway.
Well, the whole suck. So this just the feminism movement. Yeah, this just a bunch of this just the feminist movement, man. They just want to see a bitch in power.
I feel like the rest of the world, right? Their belief, we were speaking about this earlier, their belief is they don't shake hands and do business with women anyway.
Not a whore, no way.
So when she's sitting down at the table trying to make peace, and their religion is not to deal with you.
They hey, tell that. Say tell the whole. They ain't gonna say nothing to her.
Yeah.
Tell the
That's a real thing.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think people are prepared for it though. Not at all.
I dread it. I dread it.
So where do you see the country going with it if it happens? And do you think it's happening?
Well, I'm just gonna say this: the president is always a puppet. They never have any power. It's always a motherfucker pulling the strings of the president. So George Bush was president, but Dick Cheney was running shit. So y'all looking at her and saying, man, this gonna be a woman president. No, her husband gonna be president because he running his bitch. That's why you don't hear nothing about him. You don't see him. He stay off camera. He go be the president. He running this shit. He go tell that bitch what to do. She listen to that white man. They stay separate. He stay separate for a reason. He stay invisible. He's never on camera. You never heard the media say anything. He go be coaching that just like Michelle Obama was coaching Obama. Just like Barbara Bush was coaching George Senior Bush. Just like the Kennedy mother. So when you study these families, homie, the mothers was some mother. Man, when you go, the mothers, because they the motivators and the inspiration. We're the Kennedys, homie. You go back and watch them movies, homie. It's the mothers when the president fell.
The matriarch.
Even from Thomas Jefferson, homie, when they got sick, homie, it was their wives, homie, that whisper in their ear when they need to make an important decision, laying in their bed.
Sure.
So you know, so that's why they bring up the wives, but never before have we had a woman run. They ain't even mention this man. That's his bit. This gonna be his country.
That's a deep perspective. I never thought of it like that.
Why he sit back and tell his hoe what to do. So nah, homie, we bamboozled. We thinking her, oh man, she gonna be on her period. She ain't gonna run a motherfucking thing. That's his and she gonna do what he say do.
I find it funny that they say the excuse that people are making right now is Kamala didn't have shit to do with. She's just a vice president. She can't make any decisions, right? And then the truth comes out about Biden kind of being incoherent. And how long was that the case, right? How long was?
Well, that's why.
How long were they looking to Kamala Harris?
They've been trying to get him to step down.
Yeah,
but it's not.
So she had to have some sort of a say.
So Hitler had motherfuckers in the party that was working against the party that controlled the party, and you don't know who they are, right? It's not, homie. It's other people running this country, and you don't know their names or their faces. It's just that Biden is out there, homie. He retarded. That's why he wouldn't step down. They've been setting the stage for her to do this because she's gonna do what he and they say do. She was placed in this position. Man, Biden been in office. He's been on Capitol Hill for too long.
Yeah.
To really have some power and some say. Homie, they just patted him on the back and just made him president. But he ain't been running nothing. Trump is the first president since George Bush Sr. that really ran something. He ran the CIA for a while, so he was very powerful. That's why he was able to get his son president. That's why he was able to go back and get Saddam Hussein. Man, Bill
and the motherfucker shot Kennedy, bro. George Bush Sr.
Personally?
He ran the operation.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah,
if you dig deep into that shit, they'll find out. That
Yeah, he was over CIA. So it's only been very few people that's been powerful like him. J. Edgar Hoover. America is a corporation. That's why America thrived so when Trump was president, because he run corporations and he in bed with the corporations. So that's why this country thriving. The politicians are trying to use socialism to balance the country when capitalism is what runs the country.
That's facts. You should always be focused on trying to be an entrepreneur and trying to find a different stream of income, because that's going to definitely help you in this economy.
Waking up, getting you some goddamn money.
That's an American fact.
Man, this is capitalism, homie.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got your government that want to control everything in everything in this country. That's a socialist, almost communist country. So you got Kamala saying she want to give $6,000 to people for having babies. She's gonna make a homie. Nah, so nah, man. She not running nothing.
I just don't like the idea of the vice president's vice president becoming the first line, the first string all of a sudden.
Well, if
Obama's vice president's vice president now is first string. Is that how we're doing it?
If something was to happen in this country, then the vice president would step in.
Supposed to.
But this wasn't the case. She was given to the American people. Biden picked her, which he ultimately didn't pick her because he didn't want to step down. He was forced to step down.
You don't think Obama's back there pulling some strings too?
No. He a water boy. Yeah, he a mascot. He a water boy.
What is that like?
The nigga that's putting water in the player's mouth. He ain't got no uniform on to go out there and play nothing. He ain't on the field playing.
Damn.
He a water boy, homie. He on the sideline. Come on, guys, let's go. Goddamn, he on the sideline. But he ain't coaching. And he ain't running no play. You won't see their faces, homie. Man, you see a glimpse of them, but they not out. Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, homie, those are faces you see, but you rarely see. And those are powerful people in Congress. Man, that's why it's such an attack against Trump, homie, because he's come not as a politician. And every politician in this country is upset that he's playing politician because they know he's playing. And he playing for the American people. I'm bringing all the job back to America. I'm going to make sure he playing for, and our government is not on the side of the American people anymore.
What are they on the side of?
Power. They want us to believe that Trump is wants to create a dictatorship or a monarch, but they want complete control as government of complete power as government. Y'all go inside and can't nobody come out.
Yeah.
Homie, they want complete power and control. So the Republicans are saying, the federal government. Let the states decide. You still got so now we really back at the fight of state rights versus federal rights. That's why the federal government won't legalize marijuana, but the state government has.
amongst other substances.
Come on now. So
Some states doing some wild shit right now.
well, the states are saying, hey, we got the right to ban abortion. The federal government can't say we can't do this. So that's really what the Civil War was about. It wasn't about slavery. It was about saying, listen, y'all counting them slaves as votes, and y'all beating us in Congress. Well, let's stop slavery. Now we stop slavery, y'all go get the power. That shit was about rights and voting, because they was counting some slaves as votes. 3/5 of it was a human, so they were counting them as votes. In the smaller states, the northern states, but shit, homie, they didn't have the power. For one, they didn't have the money. Slavery produced so much money.
Now let me ask you this. Let's throw you in the crowd right now. You do a lot of shows, comedy shows. Let's put you in a crowd right now of just women, primarily black and Latino
gonna
women.
Be laughing like a mother.
But we're not doing comedy. I want Charleston White to explain to them in some sort of a decent manner, right? Because we're not saying it's a crazy crowd. They're listening to you right now. Why shouldn't I vote for Kamala Harris as a woman? What are you going to say to them?
You can't say nothing to no woman, because naturally they're gonna gravitate to the sisterhood, the womanhood. They got a bond, homie. Your girl a bond with the she hate that you. They'll get on the phone and find common ground to share information about you, and they'll come together
to hate you.
to go. So, homie, you can't say nothing to women about women, and they support women, because in their mind it's an attack on women. So if you even be speaking to them about a woman, it's an attack on women. And women, these today's women think that they can lead better than men.
That's 100% fact.
100%.
So nah, I don't say nothing to women. And you ain't got no business saying nothing to them hoes, nobody you ain't. You can't say nothing to a bitch you ain't.
So you think we're doomed then when it comes to like the feminist movement and voting for Kamala? You think that this is what's going to happen? We're about to usher in that time. Kamala Harris is the president of the United States coming.
Yeah. They're not going to let a full white woman do it, because she can't. That's the only thing a white man is scared of. A full white woman running his country. That's why they hated Nancy Pelosi. Hillary Clinton, hillbilly running our country. Man, she know all the dirty secrets. It's easy to let a Kamala, an Obama run the country, because it's typically a white man that run them. They gonna do as a white man say do. Y'all keep getting homie. To this day, y'all done heard Michelle Obama speak. Y'all done heard Joe Biden's wife speak. Y'all done heard all spouses speak. You haven't heard him say shit.
Nah, he was there. He spoke one night.
Man, one night. Man,
Yeah, word.
Man.
Put the mic like that more.
Yeah, you don't hear him. You don't even hear the media speak on it. That's very odd.
But I don't think they got no kids together.
I thought that whole had kid.
Nah. She a stepmother to his kid.
That's even worse.
That's weird.
Yeah, right?
A bitch can't have kids. That's even worse.
They don't got no kids together.
It's a little sus.
Right?
For the most part, I try to stay out of politics, but I will say he gave a lot of great points. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's love, positivity, good vibes. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hop into my bio where you can get my other platforms. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. We out.